humanoid anime girls.
Any cloppers in here? Need some milk! What do we have here? Horse girls. Ooh. Horse girls. By Professor Lando. Here's a weeb like me. So we bestow upon you the knowledge of weeps. Okay, wait a minute.
Right, students, take a seat. Right, students, take a seat. Right, students, take a seat. My name is Professor Lando, and in today's
Professor
lecture,
Lando.
we're going to be talking about horse girls.
Horse girls.
As the name suggests, a horse girl is part horse and part girl.
Yes.
But what do we mean by that? Well, let's break this down so you have a firm grasp of what we're talking about. We can start.
You gotta remember this, class, okay? It's very, very important that you remember this. This comes into a test.
Start with some examples.
Okay.
Recently, we've seen the rise in popularity of a piece of media called Umamusume, which is a series and game wherein real-life racehorses are personified as humanoid anime girls.
Okay.
Who still race like a racehorse, but they also sing and dance as well. And interestingly enough, this is not the first time in human history where a fictionalized piece of media depicting horse girls has become immensely popular with the public. Of course, I'm talking about...
So it's not the first time?
My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, which is a cartoon franchise featuring talking horse girls or horse-like creatures like unicorns that, although initially marketed for children, has found itself uniquely popular with an adult audience who
really crazy how we like
of suspicious intent. And it should be noted that these individual adults who find themselves particularly interested in My Little Pony are often referred to by others and themselves as bronies. Now, the enthusiasm for horse girls in such a manner is so widespread that there is even unique vocabulary that has found its way into the lexicon of the everyday man associated with desire of horse girls. And that word is clopping, which is a verb that refers to pleasuring oneself or otherwise engaging in an...
Damn, I never knew that such a verb existed, but now it's really, really interesting to find this out. Any cloppers in here? Any cloppers? Just asking for a friend.
Indulgent way to media of My Little Pony. And it should be noted that the word clopping comes from the onomatopoeia of a horse's hooves, clopping. And the fact that this has found its way into the vernacular of the people really highlights how much this enthusiasm is widespread and is in fact not a one-off niche thing on the internet. And surprisingly, this is not the last example of fictionalized horse girls being popular in modern times.
Oh, really?
Very recently, there was an online obsession with something called the horse race test.
The what?
Which were a series of race simulations ran on.
Guys, does anybody know this one? I don't. I never knew something like this existed. Anybody have seen this? This is new to me.
Featuring these blob-like characters that represented horses.
And
in line with the premise of this lecture, people online fell absolutely in love and became obsessed with these blob characters. Now, before we delve deeper, you students must be wondering, Professor Lando, those examples you went over are very different kinds of horse girls, and you might not be sure what counts as a horse girl and what doesn't. So let's go over a very easy visual scale for reference.
Okay, so he really knows this stuff.
So here we have a visual representation of the horse-girl scale, which you can reference to...
Okay, we have horse, MLP, Centaur, Umas, human. Holy shit. That's a really big scale there, like holy shit. Wait, let me make myself a little bit smaller so that we can all enjoy this very, very not cursed knowledge that will be bestowed upon you so that you may one day be one with the weebism as I am, okay? You all will join the weebism.
Determine what kind of horse girl you might be encountering. So here on the far end, we have a horse that is
horse.
just a literal horse, an animal.
Horse.
Moving on, we have My Little Pony,
My
which
Little
is, for all
Pony.
extensive purposes, physically a horse or some sort of horse-like creature, but with human intelligence or otherwise some intangible human traits.
So that's where the line blurs already.
Even more, we have something along the lines of a 50-50 split, represented by a centaur, which is, of course...
So people have been into horses since ancient times. That is so interesting to know. Like, centaurs are not really a new concept. They are from ancient mythology. So I guess people have been into horse people for a long, long time. They are so ancient. Wow.
Most of you would know, half human, half horse, and commonly the horse part being the bottom part, and the human part being the top. And then we have horse girls like the Umamusume characters that are pretty much just human, with some very minor horse-like physical qualities, like the ears and the tail,
it's basically like
most of the horse-like traits being intangible ones, like their origins and their actions, like horse racing. And then on the far end of the opposite side, you have something that is not a horse. This is human. And so what we have here is a scaling representation of horse girls and their varying degrees of horsiness. And in tandem with this visual horse girl scale, we can overlay a different scale to come to a conclusion about something very important in this classroom.
Okay.
So what we are going to overlay on top of the horse girl visual scale is the scale of ascending goon ethicality, where you have here on the far end unacceptable.
The goon ethicality. So
goonage being acceptable from the mainstream public at the very least. And as we move along, the ethicality and acceptance of the goonage taking place increases to the
that is a very
good acceptable.
Good thing to say. We need to know how ethical it is to goon.
With horses being largely unacceptable.
Yeah, that's not acceptable.
Illegal, actually.
Very illegal.
As we move forward into the fictional realm and varying degrees of horsage being added to the character, we have increasing.
So does that mean, if we go by the scaling here, that true, a horse is not for gooning. That's true. My Little Pony is also not very okay, but a little bit less. Centaur is basically in the middle, where they say this is the middle ground. It's still not very okay to goon, but it's actually yes. Is it actually okay to goon to a centaur? I mean, it's right there in the middle between okay and not okay. So what is it then?
Acceptance, or at the very least, ethicality of goonage. Most scholars would agree that the previous model is a little outdated for the purpose of analyzing the distribution of horse girlness.
Very informative.
And in recent times, we've developed a new diagram to help properly describe the distribution. So this is going to be a Venn diagram model of the horse girl distribution. So just like the previous diagram, here on the far end, we are going to have horses. And on the opposite side of the spectrum, we're going to have humans. Now, the previous diagram assumes a linear distribution when it comes to horse to human ratio. But like I said, the nuance here proves to be a more complex model. So when you have horses here and you think of, at the very least, the physical qualities of something like My Little Pony.
My Little Pony.
Of My Little Pony.
So this is basically the distribution of the My Little Pony, how much of it is horse and how much is actually human. So we got now going from the goon ethicality to this one. We have to know this. I mean, we all gonna goon to a horse girl or two, but I hope there's not so many with My Little Pony.
Pony characters and literal horses is going to be much closer to one another than things on the opposite end of the spectrum, like Umamusume, which is going to be much more similar to a human than it is going to be close to My Little.
That kind of looks a bit weird right now how we drew it.
Little Pony or literal horses. And in the middle, and similar to the previous diagram, we're going to have a category that much better overlaps as many horse girl categories as possible, and we believe that this diagram is the best representation for it. Of course, we are talking about centaurs, which have a little bit of everything. Did I spell that right? No, I did not.
What?
Centaurs, which is going to over...
Oh, now I know. The centaurs are... Oh, yeah, this is very, very important. This is very important knowledge from the weebism, okay? We have to know these things. We have to know what can we goon to, okay? Because we all want to goon to something really good. We don't want to be rejected. We must know what's good to goon after all.
Overlap a little bit with My Little Pony, overlap a little bit with actual horses, and definitely leans into more human qualities, of course, being centaur, half and half, and sharing a little bit of the traits of something like Umamusume characters. And again, that is going to be centaurs right there.
Centaurs.
In short,
it's overlapping.
People really like
it's like the missing
girls.
link.
And for some reason or another, our civilization seems to be drawn to depicting these horses in media like Umamusume, My Little Pony, and the horse race tests. Not to mention the slew of lesser horse girl media out there. Now the question is, why?
Why?
As we've touched on,
why is
people
it like
largely enjoy horse girls as a form of entertainment. But there are those that enjoy it in a more academic and explicit manner.
Yes,
and some
very,
of
very
you students
academic.
here in the classroom might be wondering, Professor Lando, there's no way that people enjoy horse girls in such a way.
Oh, there's way that people enjoy horse girls. Remember rule 34. If it exists, it can be gooned on. People love to make everything humanoid nowadays, especially in anime. So we have wolf girls, we have cat girls, we have alien girls, we have snake girls, we have slime girls, we have everything. There's a market for everything, okay? And everything that we can market can also become an musume, okay? So there's always the desire to conquer the unknown and have your own musume something. Like, I don't know. Maybe in the future we have a vending musume or something like that. It is possible. It's clearly possible. We already have a spider girl, okay?
Hey. And to answer this and lay the foundation of our lecture here today, I went to the archival department here at the Ligma University to get something. Let me show you this.
What did you get?
So these are the search results on a particular archival website for My Little Pony. And as you can see here, there are exactly 257,518 results as of...
What the fuck? What have the guys been doing online? What the fuck? So many search results? I yelled 2,557? 75? What the fuck? So many... What is wrong?
of the recording of this lecture for My Little Pony, particularly. So it goes without saying that My Little Pony, just a small subsection of horse girls, is quite popular. And I think we can come to the conclusion that horse girls in general are viewed in such a light.
Oh, damn.
So the question is, why? Why horse girls specifically?
Why?
After all, there are plenty of animal-like humanoid characters like...
Exactly. Why horse?
Cat girls, as well as...
See, it's coming back. It's all coming back. I told you. It's like Nekos, okay? I told you so. Because Nekos and cat girls both have features of a horse and a cat. And we are very, very drawn by it because cat ears are cute. Horse ears are cute. And anything with a tail is also cute. And we don't love those little fangs and everything, okay? It's all coming together, okay? It's all coming together.
Dog girls. And with these...
Wait. Is that okay? I was with girls from fucking HoloLive. Oh yeah, it's Yubi.
These archetypes of characters, yes, people do find them particularly enticing to varying degrees, but we do not see the same level of enthusiasm we see with horse girls.
Really?
You know, there is no cat girl Fantasia video game that everyone is playing and posting.
Should we tell him? Should we tell him about Nicopara? Should we? I feel he's gonna find out anyway, so I mean there is lots of Fantasia about cat girls. Not so much about dog girls, sadly, that's true. But cat girls, oh boy, they are everywhere. They are everywhere amongst VTubers. Like, bro, I feel like it's gonna be just a matter of time before they make some sort of gacha about cat girls. It's only a matter of time, okay? We are all waiting for this, okay? And we still wait for the time in the future when they make real cat girls, okay? So, yeah, let them cook, okay? Let him cook, he will find out.
About on Twitter. There is no dog girl wolves galore cartoon show that people have been watching for the past years and years and years. No, that is reserved for horse girls.
This guy has clearly not watched Dog Days.
Particularly. So I want to answer the question, why? What is it about horse girls particularly that grips the audiences so? Students, if you're anything like me, you have a lot of academic research to do throughout your day. A lot of hard work.
Very much. I have lots of academic research.
I find myself tired, needing a little boost, and something to quench my thirst.
Ooh.
Well, today's sponsor is Gamer Subs.
Oh
featuring
shit,
a
Gamer
plethora
Subs.
of wonderful flavors like anime girl thighs, as well
Anime
as unique
girl thighs, oh
collaborations
my
like
god.
this one with JoJo Stone Ocean.
Oh my
Gamer Subs
god,
is a
this
keto-friendly
is stuffing this in here.
drink mix
Shame!
to give you a little boost throughout your day, wet your palate, and most importantly,
you even have a fucking cat girl on this one. Why the fuck do you deny cat girls?
give you some anime girls to look at.
It's a cat girl. I told you so. Oh damn, he's thirsty.
So
Very
good.
thirsty.
You can use the code LANDO or click the link down below for 10% off your purchase of any GamerSubs unique products. Thank you to GamerSubs for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to our lecture.
Damn, bro,
I
it's
do
thirsty.
think that the answer is clear to why we are so attracted to horse girls, and that is because horses are useful. Throughout history, we have used horses in a multitude of
Cats are also useful. Just saying, okay? Cats are also very useful. Dogs have been used for fucking holding the sheep together and everything. Cats have been getting rid of mice and everything. So yeah, I feel like his academic knowledge has holes. Should we tell him about it? Or should I tell him? I feel like he's missing some points. He's missing some points here. Also, cat girls are really, really cute, okay? Never
ways
say
to
anything
enhance
against
our
cat
lives
girls.
as a society. And I believe that this has been ingrained in our DNA, into our genes, as we have evolved beside one another. More than pets or simple companions, horses have become associated with our survival.
Okay.
And this is what has compelled us, even in modern times, to be so obsessed with horse girls. And so we can extrapolate this data
I feel like
to come
cat
to a
girls are
conclusion
also
about
important.
why horse girls are more popular than other animal pseudo-humanoid characters like cat girls and dog girls. And of course, as with many things, I have a diagram for this.
A diagram? What diagram?
Okay, so here we have a diagram of the
Usefulness. Okay, we have why? The cat's antro character desire. Oh, okay, true. True. Many anthropomorphic cat girls have been very clumsy. Dogs are a little bit better. There's even cows on this one. Guys, look at this. There's cowgirls. Let's go. The cows are also here. Yo, what the fuck? We have the cats, we have the dogs, we have the cows, we have the horses. It's all here. It's like with Infinity Gauntlet all coming together, man. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing one. We're missing one. But which one are we missing, by the way? Cat girls, dog girls, cow girls, horses, bunny girls. We totally forgot the bunny girls, okay? Oh shit. No, wait, that's bunny suit. I don't know. I feel like we're missing something here.
The amount of desire that people have for the anthro character of the respective animals being cat girls, dog girls, cow girls, and of course, horse girls.
I would just switch cat girls with dog girls, honestly. Like, the desire for cat girls is definitely stronger than dog girls, if you ask me. Yeah. As a weeb, okay? As a weeb myself, I can speak for all of us here. For the weebs, for the bros, for all of us. We want cat girls, okay? We really, really desire cat girls so much. Rather than dog girls. Okay, but nothing can beat a cowgirl with giant booba. Yeah, okay, that's true. That one is true. That one is true indeed. But as a weeb, I feel like I myself have to sometimes speak up and tell the class the things that have to be corrected in this diagram, okay? Sometimes you gotta speak up. For the good of all weeps, we have to tell him that. Sensei!
And over here we have usefulness, as in at the bottom being not particularly useful as an animal, and here at the top being extremely useful to humans. So let's start here at the bottom.
Okay, when we go by that, then it's true. That is okay, if we go by that, he's actually right. If we go by desire, cat girls are more desired than dog girls because we all know we like the cats. They love to cuddle. They are very, very cute, very attractive. I mean, very good. Yes. But if we go by usefulness, he's actually right. Let him cook. Let him cook.
I think it's a common understanding that dogs are historically more useful than cats. They have served as service animals as well as hunted alongside humans for hundreds of years. And the conclusion we can draw is that dog girls are markedly more desirable than cat girls.
Are they really?
Although the margin is close. We can look at popular media to come to this conclusion.
No! Shit! Did he just really draw the fucking dog man from ZZZ here? Hey yo, someone get Bowen here! Someone get Bowen here! She needs to see this! Bow, where are you?
There are a plethora of dog-like characters, like the wolf guy from Zenless Zone Zero, Blythe from Elden Ring, the wolf from Bad Guys. There are plenty of examples of canine-like characters that are consistently popular in modern media. So moving on, we have cows and cowgirls. I think it goes without saying that cows are immensely more useful than dogs and, of course, cats. We eat them as food product, eating their steak, their meat, and drinking their sweet, delicious milk. And we've also...
He needs some milk!
use them as beasts of burden. They've pulled our wagons and farming equipment for generations.
That's true.
And due to this immense usefulness, we see very often the marks, the traits of cows and cowgirls being very popular and enticing in modern media. Of course, I am talking about the infamous cowkini.
Ooh. I feel he's onto something. Guys, he's onto something here, okay? He's so right. The cowkini is actually so popular amongst weebs. It's crazy sometimes, but it is true. It is true. the Kaukini is so popular amongst weebs, guys, that it's actually a part of culture as well. The Kaukini is the apple, is the very height of booba love. It's booba love, okay? And the booba love, the more we love booba, the more bigger and bigger and bigger we want them, okay? So it's true. He's onto something. Guys, he's onto something. He's right. He's right, guys. He's so right. Oh my god, he's so smart. Oh my god. Wow.
The visage of a cowgirl has been almost associated with lustfulness and a
Big
sense
booba.
of almost
Booba.
primal desire. And not
Booba.
only that, the association of desire and lust
Booba.
and cowgirls goes so hand in hand that we've created a euphemism for an explicit act called milking. Milking, or the act of being milked, as a euphemism, is an incredibly popular joke and practice in modern times as well.
He needs some milk! Oh my god, yes. Milk. Milk is... All of you, remember to drink your milk.
And so you might be thinking, Professor Lando, it seems cows are incredibly useful and that desire for cows is extremely high.
It is really, really
what
high.
makes horses even more desirable and even more useful than cows? And while that might seem true at first glance, people often overlook one key trait about horse girls that sets them apart from the rest. And that trait is that horse girls have big, huge hearts. They are very loving creatures. Horses have served as loyal companions for all of human history. And they have such
I'm learning
big
something
hearts.
here. I'm learning something here.
And of course, thank you to our Patreon.
I never thought it would be possible, but I learned something new about weebism itself. I feel like I have become a better weeb because of this. My weeb knowledge has been increased so much. Like, damn, it's amazing that the structure or just the knowledge about this is so deep, so amazing. And see, he was actually cooking. He had some good points. Very, very good points. Wow.
Supporters and to these students here in detention for supporting me in my studies here at Ligma
I
University.
was in detention. Let's
If you
go.
want to learn more, be sure to check out some more of my lectures and videos. Thank you very much.
That was a good milking session. So remember to all drink milk and watch follow Professor Lando and watch his video. Give him likes. Give this man some likes. He deserves this. He's a very honorable sensei amongst weebs. He gives us all the good weebism knowledge that we need. He is very wise. A wise man that only comes one every 100 years.